My fellow real estate brothers and sisters, let's keep it real estate. If you are only posting on social media, you are building on borrowed land because platforms glitch, algorithms shift, and visibility and exposure is never guaranteed. This is why building an email list while you grow your social platforms simultaneously is a non-negotiable, because without a list, you have no leads, and no list, no leads means no deals. But if building an email list sounds overwhelming, don't worry, because I'm going to show you a simple and effective way to start to grow your email list today using one of my favorite Flodesk features. So if you're ready to lock in, let's secure that list. I am a big fan of link and bio platforms, and one of my favorite features inside Flodesk is their bio link form. It's perfect for driving traffic from your YouTube channel or other social media platforms to one simple branded page with all of your resources. Now, the edge that a Flodesk bio link form has over other platforms is the built-in lead capture field. As you see here, you can collect names and emails right from the jump, which makes it easy for you to build up your email list over time. Now, if you are a real estate agent actively using social media and video content as a modern source of lead generation, this Flodesk bio link form is going to be your all-in-one solution. Obviously, it's going to showcase your value, the resources that you have, which gives your prospects an opportunity to obviously join your exclusive newsletter, where you are going to share insider information about your specific community and city. Now, if you are not already using Flodesk, then you clicked on the right video, because you can try Flodesk for free and also get 25% off your first year with Flodesk using my Flodesk partner affiliate link. You can use code Laressa or find my link downstairs in the description box down below. Now let me show you how to create this beautiful bio link form. To navigate where the forms are, go to forms up here, click on that. It should take you to this page here. To create a new form, obviously just click the new form button, and what you'll see here is basically a template library of all the forms that you could use on Flodesk. But you can see here, link in bio is the first category, and you have a few to jump and use from, again, because Flodesk has other templates. So you can start off with one. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You can go in here and completely customize it to you. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to click on this one here. And this is telling you to choose a segment, because remember, there is a lead capture field for the name and email. And when you gather leads, you basically want to tell Flodesk to tag this lead with this label and put that lead into this bucket. So this allows you to understand where your leads are coming from in regards to which form that lead is coming from. So in this case, I'm just going to find my test tutorial here, but you can create a completely new segment name just from here. I'm just going to put that in here, test tutorial, and we're going to hit save. And from here, it's going to take you into the design window. And this right here is a logo block. So I already have my logo GIF already inside my branding section inside my account. So if you click on this here, it should populate you into this area of branding where you can put your logo in, put your brand colors, and all other assets you have in regards to your brand essence. Okay, I'm going to go back here, and we're just going to go back into this. So you can see here we have this area. Now what you'll notice compared to when you design an email versus designing a form, with a form, you're not able to drag the different blocks to different areas. So you are kind of stuck in this structure of the flow of this particular form, in this case, this bio link here. But as you see, once I clicked on the background, it gives me this option to toggle certain things on. Now, just for the sake of this, I already have my demo bio link already made. So I'm just going to plop into this tab here. But you can see here I have that bio link. This is one of the headers. So obviously you can just go in here and just type whatever your motto is. If you have a motto, a slogan, whatever have you. I do believe you can turn this off or not. I don't remember, but what you can see here, as I was saying, you can turn things off. So if you don't want your logo, you could turn that off. I like to keep it on. Here we have preferences. So if you have certain segments that you want to put people into, you could also put them into that. So let's say if they are, a seller, you could say, I'm interested in learning the best tips to sell my home for fast, for the top dollar. You can also create a segment just for buyers or a segment for investors. So you can kind of get really creative with that. But I'm just going to turn that off for now and just have this one entry field so that everybody that comes through this particular form is just going to be put into the segment for my newsletter, which we labeled as test tutorial. But here we can also change up this text here. I think you can add another field if you want to, but I just keep it very simple with just the name and the email bit there. If you click on this button, you can also change the text as well, I believe. Yes, you can subscribe, or you can say enter, or whatever kind of call to action you want. You can obviously change the style of the button. You can change the fill color. You really have so much design and creative freedom. Now, this particular image here, you can plop in an image from your computer. You can also pick an image from Canva. If you already have a design made up, you can use Giphy. You can do all the things. Again, if you don't want this photo in here because it does take up like the whole thing, you can completely turn that off by clicking the background and just toggling your image off. So it's a very streamlined bio link page, which also looks really nice as well. But I kind of like my image in there, just for the brandedness of it all. And if we go down here, you can see here that the resource links, you can have like multiple different buttons here. So I clicked on one of the buttons. You can add another link here. I don't know how many you can add, but I feel like you can add quite a few. But I wouldn't put too many. I wouldn't put more than 5 different links here, because what I am linking to is, in this case, my YouTube channel, a free buyer's guide, and a free seller's guide. And again, this makes it really easy that when I add a button, it will prompt you to put the link here. And then I do believe you will have to change this text here. You just have to go in and put your cursor there and type accordingly. If you click on this button here, this is going to ask you to put in an image. Again, you can pull an image from Canva or any of these following areas you can. But in this case, I'm just going to delete that. And down here, again, you can have another slogan. I put hello neighbor. I do believe you can just completely delete that entirely, but it does leave a gap in there, so I would have some kind of heading in there as well. And again, this is where I would kind of put your vision or your mission statement, and then this is space for your signature. And down here is where you would have your social media icons. And again, if we click on the background, scroll down, we should see social icons. And this social icons, the way that you add this is actually again through if we click on this and go to links, you actually add your social link icons in your account settings. So if you click on that, you can see all of the applications that you can, or platforms rather, that you can also link to. So you can, if you have an X account or a TikTok, you can also link those platforms as well. But again, I kept mine pretty simple with just Instagram, my website there, and YouTube. And that's pretty much it in regards to what that will look like on the front end. You can see here, if we go into up here, we can have the desktop view. So this is what it would look like on desktop, and then this is what it would look like on mobile. It looks really nice on mobile because most often you are going to be using this bio link form on, let's say, your Instagram bio, your TikTok bio, or your YouTube bio. So essentially, you want to drive all of your online traffic to this specific landing page, and the idea here is to get people to opt in to your newsletter where you are sharing more exclusive information and updates. But going back to here, because this is a form, we do have a kind of thank you or opt-in kind of text here. So I just put in here, thanks for subscribing, see you in my next newsletter. There are some templated messages here as well, but I chose the custom success message here, which then allows me to actually type in this specific text box. And here you can also change the font size and color. I think that Flodesk is very intuitive to design with, so everything really is customizable, so I don't think you should have too much trouble. If you are already comfortable using Canva, Flodesk is also going to be a breeze to use. One more thing here, we have the settings tab here, and so you can also choose to do a double opt-in. Basically what that means is that Flodesk will send that subscriber another email to ask them, are you sure you want to opt in into this specific newsletter? I typically turn that off because I find that I have more of a higher opt-in rate without this turned on, but that's totally up to you. You can also be notified when people opt into this form, but I keep that off. Again, we have chosen the segment of what the segment name is when we get that lead in there. And then for the link, you can also change the slug. So this is everything after the / key. You can keep it pretty simple. And then in this case, for the link preview, just in case you are sharing this link, in a text, in a message on Instagram or Facebook, when you send that link, it should populate this kind of image here. Again, depending on what you picked, you can pick, again, an image from your computer and any of those in Canva and Unsplash as well. And this is just for SEO purposes, search engine optimization. I would put a title, I would put your name in there, and also the market that you serve, just again, for a little bit of some metadata, if you will. And to share this, all you have to do is just take this link here. You can copy it. We can open this up in a new tab here. Let's give this a paste. And this is what that would look like. You can also share this as a QR code. So if you wanted to, you can download this as a QR code. You can put this on your business cards. You can put this on your yard signs. Wherever you have a graphic, you can put this QR code. So when people scan this, it should take them to this particular landing page of all your information. Again, because we want to drive as much traffic as we can to this particular page so we can start to grow and build our email list. And once you gather those leads from this particular bio link form, you want to go ahead and also start to nurture these leads via a email newsletter. And if you want to learn how to do that, I recommend you check out this video right over here. And this is where I show you obviously how to create a beautiful newsletter with Flodesk. So if you are ready, get ready to click in 3, 2, 1.